Truman, written by Jean Reedy, illustrated by Lucy Ruth Cummins. Donuts. I love donuts. Truman was small, the size of a donut, a small donut, and every bit as sweet. He lived with his Sarah high above, honking taxis and growling trash trucks and shrieking cars, and the number 11 bus, which traveled south. Truman never honked or growled or shrieked at anything or anybody. He was peaceful and pensive, just like his Sarah. Pensive means thoughtful. One day, Sarah ate a big banana with her breakfast, clipped a blue bow in her hair, and buttoned up a brand new sweater. She strapped on a backpack so big, 32 small tortoises could ride along in it, but 0 tortoises did. Sarah placed 7 green beans in Truman's dish. 2 more than usual. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, he looks pretty happy. Sarah kissed her finger and touched it to his shell and whispered, "Be brave." Then she left. Where do you think she's going? Not to worry. She'd left before, and she'd always returned. But this time, that backpack was particularly big, and Sarah looked particularly pensive, which means thoughtful. And that banana, and that bow, and let's not forget about those extra beans. Uh-oh, how's he feeling now? Yeah, he looks a little worried, doesn't he? That's when Truman saw something he'd never seen before. Sarah boarding the number 11 bus going south. The bus roared away. Can you find Truman on this page? It's pretty small. He's in a window. Good job. There he is. Truman waited for Sarah to return. He waited and waited. He waited 1,000 hours, tortoise hours, that is, until he could wait no longer. He would go after his Sarah. He would catch the number 11 south, even amid the honking and the growling and the shrieking, even if it seemed impossible. Bonk. Uh-oh. That's when he noticed the rocks. 3 rocks that had always been there. What do you think he's going to do? Let's find out. Ordinary rocks that now seemed extraordinary. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what a clever tortoise. And the arm of the couch and the pillow propped just right. There he is. And that tall, tall boot. And the rug, that glorious, endless rug. Look how long that rug looks to him. Without Sarah, their home seemed vast and uncharted and unsettling. Vast means wide. And uncharted means he'd never been around the apartment without her. And unsettling, he's kind of nervous. He doesn't feel very good about this. Truly unsettling. Look at all these things. Has that ever happened to you when things in your room, maybe when it's dark, things seem different and a little scarier than they usually do? Let's go back and see if they're frowning in the first pictures when he's playing with Sarah. What do you think? I don't think so either. No toys. But I bet when he's with Sarah, they don't look so scary. But good readers go back. But perhaps most unsettling was that Truman could no longer see the taxis, or the trash trucks, or the cars, or the number 11 bus. Which way was south anyway? I don't know. Now the sun hung low, and Truman's head and heart. Just then, thought I missed a page. And then, vroom, screech, whoosh. Up floors and under doors, Truman heard it. A bus. It was time to catch the number 11 South amid the honking and the growling and the shrieking. Yet standing there in that ray of light, Truman felt peaceful and pensive and brave. Oh, it was a flower on the floor. What do you think he's going to do next? Think he's going to do it? Make your prediction, because good readers make predictions. But just as he was about to slip under the door, through that opening barely the size of a small tortoise, Sarah! She spotted him, shining like the sun. Truman! She cried. She scooped him up and said things like, "Oh my goodness," and "you," and "how did you ever," and "amazing." Oh, look how happy they both are. Sarah kissed her finger and touched it to his shell and tucked him back safely in his tank, where he was peaceful and pensive and proud. Can you sit up nice and tall like that? Exactly. And later, just before bedtime, she read him a story. Oh, it's like a story she wrote about Truman. I bet some of you could write amazing stories about your pets too. This must be his adventure trying to get on the bus. Now Truman knew that one day soon he and Sarah might travel south to see new sights and hear new sounds and think new thoughts. Oh, look. This is show and tell. Oh, it looks like he got brought to school. Together. There they are. I hope you enjoyed today's book. Truman.